Well, as you would imagine, I got completely hammered last night. No, not that kind of hammered. Please, to be perfectly honest, considering how sort of completely off I feel, this might as well be right. But yeah, around yesterday afternoon, I started getting the whole chills vibe. It's a real shame too, because I was going to visit my folks last night and my mom was going to make her hamburger soup, which I would have taken a photo of, but alas, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Then again, to be perfectly honest, it was so cold yesterday, considering the fact that I was getting chills. If I was out and about, I was probably going to, collapse. Yeah. And on top of that, I'm starting to cough, too. The sad part is, I thought I was actually on top of this. But maybe it'll pass in a couple days. So, needless to say, that's my low for this morning. Do I? Sorry, I thought my nose was running for a second. I'm sorry. Although, if there is any high at all from yesterday, it's the fact that, for once, you guys actually delivered. You actually had a say in what, how I was going to celebrate my birthday, and you completely delivered on what you wanted to vote for. Awesome. Seriously, when I say you guys decide for me, I'm being serious. Go nuts. Come up with all sorts of crazy reasons why I should do one over the other, or something or whatever. I'll get into that in a minute, what the results were. And my act of kindness? What was my act of kindness yesterday? I guess I did wind up doing something for my dad yesterday, so that was really nice. Boy. I didn't think, I knew I was going to get sick, and I knew I was going to get some sort of, chills and stuff. I didn't think it'd be, surprisingly, this wasn't as bad as I normally get it. Actually, happy hump day, everybody. It wasn't as bad as I normally get it, because normally the chills I get are so great, they're borderline unbearable for me. And that was sort of the vibe I was getting here. But at the same time, yesterday really did get to me. It really did. I went to bed at 7:30, wearing my regular outfit. And I woke up at 10 to put on, my pajamas and go to bed. Again, this completely wrecked me. Not in a good way either. But for better or for worse, I'm here. I'm still standing. Hooray. And that's always nice, right? Okay, a bunch of you are probably, are you going to Libs or are you having the turkey dinner? Well, it's funny, and don't worry, I'm getting to it. I legit kind of expected there to be more of an even turnout between both options, but no. One of the options completely overwhelmed the other. So, I'm having the turkey dinner. Although I gotta say, a couple of you guys who commented on what I should do had some very sound logic to why I should do one over the other. One person just straight up said the clear choice is the turkey dinner. Because Libs isn't going anywhere, which is true. Libs is not going anywhere. So, there is that. Another person said that, for birthdays and, special occasions, Libs ought to be the way to go. Although a bunch of you just straight up said, turkey dinner just because. Though, this is actually really funny. One of you legit said neither. Get a whole bunch of wings from Pudgy's and like Ziploc and like mail them to them. Which, I do love me a good wing from Pudgy's. Actually, a lot of food from Pudgy's is awesome. Unfortunately, though, that wasn't one of the main options. Plus, wings are kind of expensive now due to the whole, COVID pandemic thing. Seriously, I once tried to order wings from Pudgy's, and like, an order of 20 is like $32. That's outrageous. I mean, if it was like maybe 25, I could see that's a little more, it'd still be a little more than what it's supposed to be, but it's definitely more reasonable. Not to mention, it's like $32, and that's without tax being added into it too. So, yeah, it definitely adds up to being a lot. So as much as I love wings, I gotta, to be perfectly honest, I should like hold back on those. Again, I love wings, but I'd be a broke man if I had them too often, So, yeah, turkey dinner it is. Now the only problem is where and when. Because the smart thing to do would just be to have like the get together on Sunday and do that. Although, and this is something I was alluding to yesterday, because for those of you who missed out on yesterday's video, the reason why like the whole turkey dinner thing is, kind of important is because a year ago when we celebrated my brother's birthday, we were supposed to have a turkey dinner then. And like at the last minute, he just got the turkey dinner all himself. And the rest of his wife and, his, at the time, twin children. So, or my nephews, if you will. And the reason why I want to have the turkey dinner is it's sort of my way of saying, because I really am, how do I say this without being horrible? Basically, I can't really sugarcoat this. My brother basically blackballed us. But I don't want to do that to him. So, if we went to his place, that would be okay. On like a Saturday night. We already would be going to church anyway. So, there's that. To be honest, I tried to have it. Although, I will admit, I legit tried to make sure I would get both the turkey dinner and libs. Because I figured as a family we would get together on Friday night, but my mom was working. So that's a no-go. Real shame too. I would have had, seriously, turkey dinner and libs? Obviously you want both, but I can only have one or the other. So, there you go. And I do have to say once again, thank you to all of you who actually participated in voting. And who knows, maybe I'll definitely let you guys more in the future if I have to. Although, and this is something that I probably could have mentioned yesterday too. My father's birthday is actually on the 5th of February. And it is possible we could be going to Libs then. So I guess I haven't I say we could. It's sort of like, potential or whatever. So I don't quite think we're going to miss out necessarily. But I do feel like, man, now I kind of wish the Libs was the definitive answer, because now I'd probably even go Libs twice within the span. Seriously, it would already be filling my quota for how often I go in a year anyway. Considering like how super duper expensive it is. Although someone who voted legit said they go like once a month. Like, bro, once a month? Lucky. Oh, then again, Libs is so awesome. If I could go once a month, seriously, Libs is so awesome. If I could go once a week, I would go. You know, but that's just how it is. Plus, in the end, considering the fact that Libs isn't going anywhere, and turkey dinners don't come around that often, yeah, turkey dinner was probably the right choice. Plus, I get to have my mom stuff it, and that is always a good thing. Now I'm curious. Plus, considering the fact it's going to be a turkey dinner surrounded by family, there may actually be like hors d'oeuvres and stuff too. So, I got that option going for me. And plus, this would be the better option in terms of being able to see my 3 nephews, which is always very nice. Although, hopefully I feel better by the time we get to the weekend. I hope I feel better by the time we get to the weekend. Holy cow. So, there you go with that. It's just after 6 in the morning right now. I'm kind of hoping, because here's the thing, yesterday was cold, but believe it or not, I think like it's supposed to be a little bit warmer today. I'm hoping it's warmer, because I don't know if I'll be able to handle the cold like that again. The sad part was, yesterday was actually legitimately nice outside. Like, if you looked out your window, you never would have noticed how cold it was. Ever. You just would have been like, oh, it's a very nice day out. I think it will. And then you'd be hit by the cold, and then, you know, shenanigans would break loose and stuff. But regardless, this was a very interesting turn of events. In terms of, I'm so sick, I'm starting to get delirious now. Oh, dear. Although, if any of you guys are fans of Libs, in case you don't know what I would order, I grew up having the filet, but over time when I became a ribeye man, I have the prime rib too. So, since I can't deny the filet either, I alternate. This time would have been the filet. Because last time I was at Libs, I had the prime rib. So, there you go. I would have had the filet. Kind of wish there was more to it than that, but no, that's really about it. I mean, I talked about, like, the all-important thing. Although, if any of you are concerned about me feeling bad, I do feel technically a little bit better. I mean, I clearly had a fever last night, which broke. Because normally for me, if I have a fever, if I woke up feeling really sweaty, then clearly my fever broke. At least that's what, winds up happening to me. Just like in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, stay under the blankets and sweat this out, and that's pretty much what I did. So there's that. Anything else I can mention? Not really. Sorry this video really wasn't as all, this video was kind of like, sort of on the meh side. Unfortunately, I am still sort of, slowly getting back to normal in terms of how I'm feeling. Although, trust me, if it's coming across that I look fine, trust me, it's actually kind of affecting me more than you realize. I'm actually trying to do a good job of hiding it from you. Oh dear. I think I should probably just get on with my day. So like, favorite, chat, the subscribe button, follow me on the social platforms. Follow me on the social media platforms. Turn on all those notifications on YouTube by clicking the little bell or whatever. And remember, I'm very humble that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping you have a wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always be here to lend you and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.